Hello friends, in this video we are going to understand how to get more views on YouTube Short. But first of all, we should understand how YouTube Short algorithm works, right? So Shorts are basically first shown to a small audience that is known as seed audience, and then YouTube decides on the basis of performance whether that particular short should be shown to wider audience or not, right? So basically there is a seed audience to whom your short is shown, right? If that particular audience watches your video for a longer duration, right, or hits the like button or comment or engage with your short, then automatically YouTube gets a signal that this content is good one, and that particular short would be automatically shown to a wide user group, right? Now we should understand why shorts stop getting views, right? The first reason could be low engagement in early stage reduces the reach and stops further distribution. It means like if the seed audience have not seen your video completely or for a longer duration, then YouTube would get a signal that your short is invaluable, right? It doesn't have good value. That's why people are not engaging with your short, right? So basically you should keep focus on getting the engagement initially. Now what happens? Your short gets an initial burst of impression, right? If early viewers swipe away or don't engage with your short, the algorithm interprets that as a negative signal and it halts the wider distribution. It would not distribute it to a wide user group, right? So in result, what you see is sudden spike in views and then followed by a flat line, right? So you will get views in beginning, but then that particular short would not perform well. So basically this is a algorithm, right? So algorithm would not push your short further and your reach would be stagnant. Now coming to the difference between the shorts and long videos. Shorts rely on scrolling discovery, whereas the long videos depends upon the search and clicks, right? If I talk about the YouTube shorts, scrolling based discovery it is, right? As I guess you also see the YouTube shorts, right? Whenever you keep scrolling, the new content keeps coming, right? You are not searching for that particular content, right? So basically YouTube short is scrolling based discovery and it's algorithm driven feed. If somebody likes to watch the comedy or entertainment content, then automatically YouTube will push the entertaining shorts in front of that user, right? So the feed would be automatically driven by the algorithm and the passive viewer behavior. Swipe ups and swipe away gives a good signal to the YouTube that what kind of content that particular user wants to watch. And if I talk about the long form videos, then it is basically a search based discovery. If you search for a keyword or a phrase in the YouTube, then you would automatically see those videos related to that particular keyword, right? So intent driven viewing it is, and click through rate matters in the YouTube videos. You should primarily focus on getting a good CTR, and for getting good CTR you can generate good thumbnails and title that attracts the viewers. If you are getting a good CTR, then automatically your YouTube video will get lots of views. But in case of shorts, it's not like that. Like shorts do have title, but basically that title is not shown, right? and the thumbnail is also like not so much, right? Basically you can also add thumbnail to the short, but it is scrolling based discovery, right? More and less the search based discovery, you can say. Coming to the key metrics that help you get more views on YouTube short is that viewed versus swipe away. The ratio of viewers who watch versus those who immediately swipe away in as a primary signal to the algorithm uses to judge content quality, right? What does it mean? Whenever someone is scrolling and if they stops and views your content, then automatically that would be a good signal to the YouTube algorithm. So you should create good hooks in the beginning of your shorts, right? And you should also give focus on retaining the audience. If people are watching the initial piece of content of your short because of hook, but then they are leaving that particular short, then it would also not give you results, right? You should focus on creating a good content like from the beginning to the end of the short so that people keep retain and watch your video, watch your short for the longer duration. And you can ask users to hit the like button or like comment on your shorts so that engagement automatically gives a good signal to the YouTube algorithm. Now coming to the how to improve viewed versus swipe away ratio. Strong hooks you can use. You can build curiosity in front of viewers, right? You can use some good engaging visuals so that people stays on your short and watch that particular short. So automatically your viewed ratio would be higher than your swipe away ratio. Slow or boring opening should be avoided, right? Like if your opening is very slow or it is quite boring, then people are going to scroll, right? So no clear hook in the first second. In the first second, you should keep a hook, right? So that people automatically get uh, hold on your short, right? Poor visual quality. If you are creating content but the video quality is not up to the mark, then automatically people are not going to stay on that particular short. If it is confusing, then also people are not going to stay on that, right? So if you are creating a content, keep it relevant and your communication would be proper, right? Viewer stops scrolling when there is an immediate hook. Curiosity driven opening. Like if I say, don't miss this video, then automatically a curiosity gets built. Like what is in the video, right? So you should start in such a manner, right? You should use the clear visual and engaging visuals, right? And relevant and compelling content should be there. If I discuss about the role of audience retention, then watch time is a primary factor. The more of your short viewers watch, the stronger the signal to the algorithm that your content is valuable and worth distributing further. Then automatically what YouTube algorithm would do, it will distribute your content to further people, right? So you should focus on getting good watch time as well. And rewatch signals also gives a good signal. Like if somebody is watching your short and again it is a good short, then might be people are going to rewatch that particular short. So it will automatically give a good or positive signal to YouTube algorithm that people are liking this particular short and rewatching it, right? And if I talk about the completion rate, like most of the users, if reaches till the end of your short, then it also gives a good signal to the YouTube that people are watching your short completely, right? So you should focus on getting lots of users to reach to the completion. And this can only be possible if you create a meaningful content in the preferred timeline, right? You should not create a lengthy short. You should create short shorts, right? If I talk about the best length of YouTube short, then short clips are generally between like 30 seconds. And if I talk about the mid length, it can be 30 to 45 seconds. And if it is a storytelling clip, then you should keep it up to 60 seconds. Don't create short more than that, because people don't stay on that particular short, due to which the average watch time of your short would go down and your short would not be pushed to other users. In YouTube short, first 3 seconds are very important. Like the first 3 seconds of your short are most critical. This is the window in which a viewer decides whether to keep watching or swipe to the next video. If you lost them here, the algorithm registers a negative signal and your reach automatically gets suffered. So what to do in first 3 seconds of a YouTube short? You should open it with a bold visual or a statement, right? Ask a compelling question in the first 3 seconds of your short. You can also tease the payoff immediately. Like you can't do that, right? You can also avoid slow intros or logos. Like if you are adding intros of logo in your short, then automatically like 3 seconds would be passed and people are not going to stay on that particular short for longer. You can create instant curiosity. Like, do you know what happened that night? So in this manner, you can create curiosity among your viewers. You can create strong hooks and curiosity. Curiosity hooks like open with a question mark or surprising statement that makes viewer feel they must watch that particular short to find out the answer. You can use the storytelling, structure your short as a mini story with a beginning, tension and resolution. Narrative keeps viewer watching until the end. And if I talk about the engaging visuals, dynamic, it should be high quality visuals. You should use right on screen text hooks. You can also use them and reinforce your message simultaneously. If I talk about the surprising events, then unaccepted twist you can create in your short, right? If like people are watching your short and ultimately they get to see the twist in the story, then they are going to get hooked on your short, right? So you can create twist in your content. You can reveal something or you can surprise them by creating a pattern, right? Now concluding this video, you should understand the algorithm first. You should understand how YouTube algorithm works, like what kind of content people are liking and how the content is pushed by the algorithm to a wider group of audience. You should nail the first 3 seconds by creating a good hooks and visuals, storytelling, or building curiosity among the viewers. You should also improve the retention part. Like you should create content in such a manner that from the initial beginning of the 3 seconds to the completion of video, it should be energetic. The whole video should be in such a manner that users get retained over there, so that automatically the watch time gets increased and that particular short gives a good signal to the YouTube algorithm to be get pushed among the wider group of audience. And you should also focus on posting consistently. If you have not received views in first shot, then post for the second. Go for the third shot, fourth shot, fifth shot, hundreds of shots. there are chances like among those 100 short, like 5 to 10 shots would get viral, and automatically you would gain the subscriber. And once you gain the subscriber, then each and every short posted by you would get initial views, and that will lead to more views on your YouTube shorts. Apart from that, if you want to learn more about YouTube algorithm or YouTube marketing, you can check the video description. I have mentioned my website link over there. You can simply visit my blog and read articles with video tutorials to better understand the YouTube marketing. Thank you.
इस टॉपिक के बारे में और डिटेल में पढ़ने के लिए या हमारे ऑनलाइन कोर्स में एडमिशन लेने के लिए वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में दिए गए लिंक पे क्लिक करें। धन्यवाद।